So Manchester United have won 2 trophies under Erik ten Hag and not many before him. You've got to go all the way back to 2008 when they won the Champions League, Premier League, Club World Cup and Community Shield. They even had a young Ballon'dor winning Ronaldo, and days haven't been the same. They haven't won as many trophies. Between 2008 and 2024, they've amassed 13 trophies and had plenty of managers. So today, I'm going to go ahead and hop in this time machine, taking me all the way back to the Alex Ferguson era. That's right, the Scotsman is back, and it is 2008 again, as he aims to win trophies with United. I'm so excited for this one. I am literally shaking a little bit as Sir Alex Ferguson is back in charge of United. And we have a retro Manchester United squad, which we are going to rebuild. And I can't believe this is happening. Every single player is back at the right age. A 22-year-old Wayne Rooney, for goodness sake. 23-year-old Ronaldo. And this all goes without saying. Link to the mod down below. And shout out to Shadow Boy. As the aim of today is simple, with the budget and the team, we have to keep on going till we win 13 trophies. That's the amount won between 08 and 24, so without further ado, let's see if we can do it quicker. As also, this is so cool, we have the mods on for the league, it's all the retro teams, so expect maybe another retro build. But today's about United and this team. Could it be better? I think we could get it younger and our reserves should be pretty good. A 49 rated, 15-year-old Jesse Lingard right here. Danny Welbeck, 17. He's literally ancient now, and even Tom Cleverley. He's the manager of Watford. He's 59 rated here. Also got Neville and Nani and even Wes Brown in the reserves. This is going to be so fun. I keep on saying it, but to the tactics. We've got 15 trophies to win, and I think that wing play, that could be the shout. It just goes with Manchester United. And formation-wise, I kind of do want to change it. I want to go to a 4-4-2. It is 2008 after all. And go with this lineup. You can see Ronaldo is on the right-hand side. Tevez is up front though with Wayne Rooney. That should be decent. As I've gone ahead and transfer listed O'Shea and Anderson, I just don't think I'll use them. And many players on the loan list. All of these real players who went somewhere in real life. It'll be interesting to see where they actually end up and how they grow. But without further ado, we're actually going to spend some money, and will we have to overpay in 2008? It's not modern day. As the first player I want is Rafinha of Schalke. Now, this man ended up at Bayern Munich in real life. I remember that. And they're only willing to accept the release clause for the player. Right, that is fine by me. I'm just going to go ahead and pay it. Better than Gary Neville, who's retiring at the end of the season. As that was a beautiful graphic, weren't it? 45 million on him, which I know is overpaying. And really, do we need to sign again? Because our team is bloody amazing, isn't it? This was when Man United were at the peak of football. As for the rest of the window, I'm going to see if we can sell anyone. As the first player we've got out is Rodrigo Rodsabon? This is going to show my age. I'm only young. I don't know these players. I mean, I do remember the Fabio brothers, as both are going out on loan. The first one to Basel and the second one to Club Bruges. As a few more out on loan, non-crucial players. As I am just itching to see how this team does. As let us see how Manchester United have done. The first thing though, we're going to change Wayne Rooney's position. And the second thing as well, change Carlos Tevez to a striker. And the third thing, tell you guys, if you haven't already, please do consider subscribing to the channel. We're on the race to 50,000 subscribers before 2025. Not FC 25, just the year 25. We want to really hit the ground running and make it to that halfway mark. The halfway mark of the 100k, as this is the Premier League. West Brom, Newcastle and Wigan are the teams relegated, whereas we should be, come on, yes, winning the title. That's our first trophy down. put it in the retro cabinet. Just 12 more to go now, and I do want to end on the Champions League, as Aston Villa, though, they stop us winning the FA Cup. Carabao Cup, though, yes, we beat Spurs, so that is 2 trophies from 2. Get in there, United. And the Champions League, well, it did have the real-life groups. That isn't a bother, though. We slipped through in 2nd place to then go into the round of 16 and lose to Barcelona. Who's Energy Corbutus? Cottbus? I don't know. Probably showing my age again, as this is the team. And speaking of age, Paul Scholes, he's now 78. So maybe we do something that Ferguson couldn't do. Get the best out of Anderson. He's gone to an 85 rated. He's our Scholes replacement. Of course, we got Rafinha, another Brazilian. So we've got Brazilian links. Moving into the 21st century. Oh, that's the wrong phrasing, isn't it? We're moving to modern football, where Brazilians are the best and Yakubu's the best in the Prem. He was the top scorer, as Ronaldo, our best player, 93 rated, 24 years old. Hopefully this time he doesn't dive away to Madrid again, as in the league he was beaten on goals by Carlos Tevez. As there is our guy winning the Player of the Month award, and also Bayern Munich, they won the Champions League, which of course we want to do, as this is what the team's looking like. And another player that's aging, Edwin van der Sar, 38-year-old and retiring at the end of the year. We do have Thomas Kutzak and also Ben Foster, not really looking himself, but still 26 years old, but at this point in real life, think was David De Gea. He joined the club and made a huge difference to United, as 271 million. We're going to see which players are on offer, as I've looked around the French league first, and Ruffier, a younger Mandanda, and a younger Lloris. Look at him without a beard. He looks so funny, but still, I'm not going for any of them. I'm going for more experience. And that's right, we're stealing from Schalke Neuer. This is our 2nd Schalke player, but I want him before Bayern does, as a young Manuel Neuer for 80 million. In real life, that's so much more. So much more. Or 86 million. Go on. 86, 91, fares. This is Manuel Neuer. So without further ado, he's our new number 1, taking over Edwin van der Sar. Maybe we've overpaid a bit, but I do not care. He's 23 and into our lineup now, which still has 170 million to be spent on it. And I can't lie, I think our team's good enough already, as one thing I wanted to do, David bloody Beckham. I had to bring him back, as he's got the 19, and yes, it's not the 7, and yes, he's made up with Ferguson, who we did have a falling out with, and it's only 10 million. He's not going in our team, but we just had to have him at the club as our final signing. And it's not going to be all the money, but Alexis. Now, I've actually never heard of him, but with him through the door, I think he'll be a good backup. And has his rating gone down? I thought he was 83. Maybe it has, or maybe it hasn't, as he's on the bench alongside Scholes and Beckham, Fletcher and Park. Yes, they are parked in the reserves just for now, as we go into our 2nd United season. And season number 2, we need more trophies. Burnley, Wolves and Stoke all go down. Burnley with no wins, Tottenham, City are down there, as we lose the league to Chelsea. Okay, this is time. Roman Abramovich has arrived and he's got his Chelsea team playing. We fail to win the Premier League. As do we? Yes, we win the Community Shield. And when we're winning all these trophies, I will count it as one. As the FA Cup as well, we beat Newcastle, who are in the Championship actually. Very good achievement still. And the Carabao Cup, well, we have just done a treble. I mean, it's a good treble, don't get me wrong, but we haven't won the Premier League, as it's 8 trophies to go, and this was the Champions League. Also, I haven't actually checked the Ballon'dor rankings, because when we're losing in the round of 16 again, we've got no chance, and I feel bad for Ronaldo. It was Liverpool who won it, and this man's 95, but he's not going to win the Ballon d'Or if he isn't winning the UCL. Same with Tevez, Rooney, Vidic doing very well as our top scorer this year was CR7. And this season will start with a bit of an in memoriam because Scholes has left us, Giggs, and also David Beckham. Not long of a stay for a player that we just spent a lot of money on, so Fletcher and Park themselves on the bench. As in the first team, we could do with maybe, well, no one. Our squad is good enough as it is. I don't want to go right back shopping, as I've already gone and bloody done it. But a player that has improved, we loaned him out last season, Johnny Evans, 22 years old. I'm going to try and train him as a right back. Yes, it takes a lot of weeks for him, but I think he's a good player now. Better than he is in real life, as I don't think we'll get the best out of Lingard. Same with the Fabio brothers, and a lot of these reserves here just haven't got the quality, but do have the money. So with 288 million, let's go and spend again. As I'm going to rewrite history for Manchester United and for Mikel Arteta, bringing him to Old Trafford for a lot of goddamn money. And I can't believe this has gone through. This is rewriting history. He even was at Manchester City. Granted as a coach, but welcome to the Red Devils. He's only come from Everton, so it's a step up for his career. And I can't believe it's done. Just look at him on the bench replacing Hargreaves, and hey, maybe he takes over Ferguson. As manager in the future, as letting him into the club let a lot of bids in for Anderson, but still I'm rejecting them. But I won't reject bids in for old players like Wes Brown and also Ji-Sung Park, who goes on loan to Paris, freeing up a slot on our bench for a big player, as I know we've got Dimi Berbatov. Can't really fit him in the team though. And this man, well, he should take no shaping into the team. Arjen Robben, of course he's been at Chelsea, but to United he comes for 140 million to take Nani's place on the left. What a signing to get, and I would like him on the right-hand side, but Ronaldo on the right, then again, could we switch them over? Because we definitely know which foot this man likes to use. And this man at 95 literally can play anywhere. Not at Real Madrid though, as this is how the Barclays went. Cardiff bottom of the league, Hull and Fulham gone. Everton struggle without Arteta and City outside of the top four, but Chelsea beat us again to top spot by 7 points. Not picking up a trophy, and they are the team stopping us as they win the Community Shield, beating us on penalties 4-2. Causing a bit of worry as FA Cup went to Portsmouth. Right, Pompey 3-1 over Arsenal, which I believe in real life Wigan won that season because it's the 2010 to 2011 and 0 English trophies. I'm definitely not stressing. Are you guys stressing? I'm not stressing, as we did win our Champions League group. 2-0 defeats as well. Always love it when that's the case, as we beat Legia Walsall, a close game, then Inter, and we did reach the final. Beat Milan 3-0 and then beat Chelsea 2-0. We beat them in one thing, and it's the biggest trophy of all. The Champions League is home and it is put into the cabinet. But this team overall has to be doing a little bit better. As I did check top scorers, and Ronaldo was third. It was Tevez, of course, in first, then Rooney in second. But Arjen Robben only got 9 goals all season, so we need him on that right-hand side, cutting in with the left peg. It's crucial we get him doing it, as one thing I didn't talk about, the youth academy. I could have done it, but I went against it. As if you do want another retro rebuild, let me know if I should do the academy, as we've got 262 million after paying loads in contract fees. Seriously, look at the amount of money Cristiano Ronaldo is on at United, but he is staying, so that's at least a good thing. Still not trained up though as a winger, as Park, he's not done very well. Maybe we sell Ji-Sung Park? Because we have Nani and Arteta, who I still do need to train himself. It's maybe another midfielder, or maybe just a defensive player, such as this man, Philipp Lahm of Bayern Munich. Now, another player from the German league, but this one, brilliant. Not long on his contract, and oh, we can't sign him. No release clause as well. we won't be getting Lam on board as my second option. I know is a little risky. I don't want to take into real life stuff, but Dani Alves of Barcelona. As I know the real life stuff, but in this save, he's perfect. He's 88 rated and still not touching 30. Brilliant player to get, a lot of pace for a defender, as one player I've not questioned is Carrick in the midfield. He's now 29, which is not too old, but not too young. So if we could get a younger player, especially for the bench, I definitely would take it. As Arteta, can he take the spot? No. Still 85, and he's also 29. Not too young, is he? As one player that's younger, actually 5 years younger, is Sami Khedira. This man was to Real Madrid what Busquets is to Barcelona. Just that playmaker man, and we've signed him before he's gone to Madrid for 97 million, as we only need one player on our bench, a goalkeeper, but I don't think we can afford one. As look at that, only 24 million. Man United are broke, just like in real life. I'm joking, as hey, this year, though, we've got 2 Ballon'dor nominees in Tevez and Rooney. And guess what? Your 2012 Ballon'dor winner is Wayne Rooney. And who would have believed it? And before you say anything, do we count that as a trophy? Well, for Wazza it does count, but for us, I'm gonna say no. As he didn't even score most goals, that this year went to Ronaldo, who's 97 rated and stays at a 97. Changing these players over, as Robin only got 15 goals, so hopefully on the right, that left foot is deadly. As were we very deadly in the Premier League this year. No Liverpool, oh my days. That's worse than bloody Chelsea. Still second, which I guess is good enough, as 2-1 over Arsenal means we've got a trophy. I actually lost count on how many we've got. Too many to count, we'll say that, but we need 13 as we don't win the Carabao Cup. But what about the Champions League or Super Cup first, as we will count that one. That is another one in the bag. So far it's 2 this season. As for the Champions League, though, it's a win. So a treble. Juventus beaten 2-0. I think we're on 9, as we got Real Madrid in our group and we went unbeaten, only conceding 1 goal in 6 games. Then we smashed Lyonnais, and then we beat Sporting CP, and then we beat Liverpool, who beat us in the league somehow. And I think I've counted 9 trophies so far, as we've got 3 to 8 million. We're definitely not short on money. And by the way, if you think I've been saving it, no. I've been buying coaches, trying tactics, everything. We just get given millions. And with this team already, we've got to keep on cooking before we get to play that big game. I can't wait to play the game. But of course, we've got to go and earn it, as 3 players won't sign this year. Darren Fletcher, Arteta, and also Ben Foster. So first positions first, and I found a decent little backup keeper. I don't know if you've actually heard of him. Thibaut Courtois. As in this alternate universe, he's at Manchester United. No, we didn't get De Gea. Instead, Courtois. And yes, he is lower rated than Ben Foster, but 9 years younger and should have potential, so he's in our squad. Hopefully with this man. I could not resist. We need 1 more midfielder and 1 more 90 rated. So welcome Kaká. What a brilliant little player he was. Of course, getting a little bit old. He's 90 bloody overall. If you think I was passing on him, absolutely not. 130 million, a lot of money paid. And he isn't an out-and-out midfielder. He's going to have to train there, or maybe he could be a striker. With them stats, he probably could. Or even be a winger. What is the best option? Well, he can't train as a left mid. He could train as a centre forward. Do we change our formation here? As we could try this one, the 4-2-2-2, but then I don't have another defensive one, so that's off the table. There's this one, then there's this one with centre forwards, but I don't have 3 midfielders. We are stuck with our formation and stuck with our team because deadline day has happened, nobody leaves, and nobody else comes in. And no Ballon d'Or winner. Kaká won't train. I've been training him for ages. And the, in fact, Ballon d'Or winner was this man, Fernando Torres. I don't know if you've ever heard of him. I don't know if he made a name for himself at Liverpool or Chelsea. But yeah, he went and won it. And you can already tell by the graphics on screen, we do make a Champions League final, and I haven't played it. PSG we've got, and that's a weird badge for PSG, but I haven't played it because we could complete the challenge right here. We need 4 trophies this year, plus the Champions League to actually better the IRL, as the league is a win. A clear win as well. 9 points over Tottenham, so that's another trophy in the cabinet, getting closer to where we want to be. As 3 more trophies. The Community Shield first, which we beat Liverpool in. That is 11. And actually make that 12. We've won the Super Cup as well. Just put them in together. Save the hassle. There we go. As 1 more trophy in 2013 means we've equaled the trophy tally 9 years earlier. That FA Cup win means 13 trophies. And make that 14. We've won everything. As it's only the Champions League now at the San Siro, this is going to be difficult, but if we do win this, 15 trophies, major trophies in only 5 seasons, as I've got to take Kaká out. He's definitely not playing. Carrick to replace him. There we go. We've got him on the bench, and we have that team, which is absolutely phenomenal. As one thing I didn't realise, Ferdinand going down in rating, but Ronaldo's going to win the Ballon d'Or. He got 45 goals. And of course, counting, because we could get more right here for him. De Jong. We should have a better team. James Milner in the Paris midfield as a Neuer into Rothen. Come on, Manchester United. Bloody close them down. Pressure on. Can't bloody touch the ball, but now we've got it. Michael Carrick and Tevez to turn out. Ronaldo, 97 rated. Look at the pace he's got. Cristiano Ronaldo through on goal. It's a save. And Tevez just to tap it home. 1-0 United, and it's the Ballon d'Or nominee. Lost it to his teammate, but scores in the UCL final, as it's just a bit of a tap-in. Our first attack of the game, we are far superior. This should be a lot of goals. Of course, nothing guaranteed though, and we've got to make sure they don't score. Milner just slowed down, and now Rooney with the Ballon d'Or in his pocket, a pass inside to Tevez. Beautiful feet from Carlos, and now back onto Waza. He's got to get it out on the wing. Back to Cristiano, who's going to use them feet to get inside. Cristiano Ronaldo trying these low shots, which don't seem to be working, but we're going to carry on anyway. Dani Alves, can he try and find? I think that's Anderson, the midfielder. Finally worked out for him at Manchester United as Tevez. Anderson, how has he missed it? Think offside was given as Craig Bellamy into Milner. I can't believe this Paris team as Bellamy gets it back. 1-1 right here, and it's an ex-Manchester City player. I don't believe we're behind. 1-1 in the final. As yeah, they've been all over us since the goal we got. Shocking as 1-1 at half-time. And something maybe needs to change. I mean, we do have Berbatov, Nani, and Kaká all sat on the United bench, but I'm still trusting the lads right here. Evra not let us down. Wayne Rooney almost did right there, but Anderson almost got onto it. Just seems like we're scrapping a bit. Just not taking charge of it as Edouard. No, don't let him through. Come on. Felipe Luis, a good left back who messes up his pass. And now we go. Michael Carrick just gives it into Robben, who I still haven't changed the side of, but he gets it onto his left foot. And Rooney gets it took off him. Just not very good, but hang on. He's won it back, and now Robben is on his left foot. He can try and cross it into the box, and Tevez, oh my days. Wayne Rooney tries to keep it in, and it should have been another goal, but it's not. Now they come at us. Felipe Luis into Krasnic. Almost the winner, but we've managed to keep them out, and now Ronaldo, a man in front of him, but we're going to give it into the middle. Carlos Tevez, Wayne Rooney. It's Rooney through one goal, and Waza shouldn't miss. Poked home by the Ballon d'Or winner, and he's got his arm stretched out. I bet he doesn't imagine this at Plymouth. Very unselfish from Tevez into Rooney, who almost overrun it, but to perfection. Beautiful Peter Dinklage. So we've just got to keep on going right now. Wazza, give it to Tevez. Both of them being unselfish. Carlos Tevez is through. It could be another goal. Tried to go around the keeper. Too much. Ronaldo off the post. Oh, my days. How has that not got into the back of the net as a free kick for offside given? Albiol shouldn't have time, and he doesn't have time. It is over. Fergie time's over. Manchester United have won a 16th trophy. As that cabinet, I know, is probably terribly looking because of that many trophies crammed in. But oh my god, am I loving it. As who will lift the trophy? Who's our captain? It's Ferdinand in one of his final seasons because he is going down in rating. As this hasn't happened actually since 2008, Manchester United do the retro rebuild. As if you want to see if we can complete any others of these beating the trophies, comment down below or comment below anything. I'll try and rebuild it. As if you do want to rebuild in the time being, there is 2 on the page which you can click at your fingertips.